Alright, so this is where we stopped. She was angry and now she's going to be laughing. So at 18 seconds, we're going to move in a few frames back. Let's first expand the timeline. We're going to go to mouth. First make her, we're first going to change the angry mouth into a smile and then turn it into a laughing mouth. So at here, we're going to get the pen tool. Going to go on path, click a random point, delete it, and then I can zoom in. And just get my pen tool to close the lines. I'm going to start from the corners. Just come in. You can even delete a few lines. We don't need this many points, not lines. So she looks normal. Maybe we can make her do that. Well, it looks kind of funny. Just bring this guy down, maybe. Bring these up. Close the handles, and we could just make her have a smile again. Play that back. She's gonna look like that. But before we do that, it's always helpful to make another keyframe from the previous mouth shape. Just so you have everything, just keep going until this guy disappears. Okay, so we're going to come here, make a keyframe for this. And then around here, we're gonna do what we were doing, which is to close the mouth shape. Bring these 2 points together and maybe bring these down. We wanted to kind of smile. So you need to bring this down and just do all that. It looks kind of funny, but gotta get there. Let me first convert the vertex points and the edges. Okay. Go back and I'm just gonna construct a smile and then I'll be back. Okay, so I made my smile, which is bringing in the points, maybe working with the handles just to make sure that everything is one smooth line. And now she is going to be upset and then she's going to smile, which, as you can see, compared to the first smile, it's not exactly a happy smile. It's kind of like a relieved face. Let's zoom out and have a look at it from afar. That way we can better tell if we need to work with the mouth again. All right. So around maybe here, we're going to make another keyframe for the same mouth shape. And around, let's expand this to 22. Around 20 seconds, we're going to give her a big smile so she can laugh it off. And just grab the pen tool again, make a point, and we're just going to open up the mouth once again. Give it a big smile. Kind of looks like the Joker. You can maybe delete some of the extra points. Give her a little smile. Let's go back and have a look. Okay, the mouth shape needs to be worked with, and we're going to just make a point. And I'm just going to construct another happy face like we did with the smile. We're just moving points around, working with their curves if necessary. And then we can just construct another mouth shape for another expression. So let's delete the previous keyframe. So it goes from angry face to a rather relieved face, and then she is smiling. I gotta work with the points again, make sure they're equal. I feel like the one on this side is a bit too large. Let's work with the handle so it kind of comes downwards. Let's have a look from afar. Okay, we can keep that. And then she's just going to keep that as it is. I'm going to make a keyframe for the end so everything stays the way we made it. And now we can move on to her eyebrows because it looks like she is really upset. We just need to go on eyebrow left and eyebrow right. Hit U to open the transform properties. So here she's upset, and here when she's starting to change her mouth shape, we're going to make a keyframe for both. Come in a few frames and then just put them back to 0. There we are. So she's going to be like, although we made our first keyframe on position, make sure you make it on the rotation, not position. Put them to 0 while selecting both. Remember, they need to move at the same time. She's relieved, and now she's laughing. We can even make her kind of move her eyebrows as well. So make another keyframe for rotation at around 20, almost 20 seconds. We're going to select each one individually and move it the other way. So +8. And on this one, it would be -8. So her eyebrows go upwards, and now she can begin like laughing. All right, so that's her eyebrows. We can hit U to close that, and also on the other eyebrow. And we can go ahead and get rid of the angry expression. The angry expression can disappear around here. Make another keyframe for scale, and then put it to 0. Make them come in closer. So after she's done being angry, the expression moves out, the symbol. Hit U on the symbol, we have the head, and because she's going to be laughing, her head needs to move as well. So here she's all normal. At 18 seconds, make a keyframe. And then here, where her smile appears, we're going to put a keyframe, I think here. Okay, make a keyframe over here. You can delete the previous one. And then at a few frames forward, we're going to move it backward. So let's go for -8. And then +8. Then -8. Let's play that back and see if that's enough head movements. Let's play that back. She's moving her head. This is where she will be laughing. So we're going to come here. We're done with the head, just hit U. Instead, we're going to go to the eyes and we're going to bring back the closing eye effect, which we put into crying. Unfortunately, we need to copy the closed eyes. Control C. Bring it back to here. So we have these again. And we said we want her to start laughing at almost 20 seconds. So move these all the way here. We can Control Shift D to get rid of the rest. Don't need that. So we also need to make her blink. So come in, blink left, blink right. Around here, but we want her eyes to close, we're going to hit P, make a keyframe. Make a keyframe, and then bring it over the eyes. There we are. And then these guys, let's see, their opacity is at 0. That's why we're not seeing them. We can make it 0 over here, and then make them appear like so. So as she closes her eyes, we have this. Make sure you attach them to the head, the closed eyes. We definitely need to work with the rotation. Let's put 0. You need to go this way. We can work with them one by one. Let's turn off, let me hit U on this. Let's have a look at the eyes. And that way we can easily just bring these a few frames forward just so we can see where the eyes were. Click away, get maybe eye left and bring it here. If necessary, you can rotate it. Do the same thing for the other eye. There we are. Now they are in the right location. Bring them back. Have a look. They should be in the right location. We just want the eyes to appear after the blinking took place. So we're going to bring them in around here. So after she closes her eyes, those guys appear. And now she can go ahead and start laughing. Okay, so the eyes are there. You can hit U on them to close, or M, whichever you like. And she looks like she's laughing, but we need to also make her shoulder move like she's laughing. Because that's how it works. We can go to the body. Yeah, that's the body. Around where she wants to move her head, which is here. We're going to get our puppet pin tool, select the body, and move in so we can start creating our little points. We could use the position pin tool, the position property if you want, which I think would work better. So let's just hit P on body, make a keyframe, just start it. So it's in the original position, and very slightly move it up. Make sure neck is below body. Very slowly move it up. Before we move it up, let's undo that. Select both the neck and the body because they are attached. And we're just going to select the neck. Click away, select neck, and attach it to the body. On the body, make your keyframe. Move in a few frames and just move it upwards. A very slight bit. You don't want it to be too intense. We just want to move it up really slightly, just to the point where, that's the wrong axis, just to the point where she's moving her shoulders up. And then we're going to use the puppet pin tool for a little bit of enhancement. We can also just copy the keyframes here and paste it over there. It's a really slight movement. You can see it's moving up and down. And to maybe add to that shoulder movement, we can use the puppet pin tool to just make it better. So make a point on this shoulder, another on this shoulder, maybe 2 on the neck so we don't want it to move. Make a few at the bottom so it doesn't move the bottom as well. And now turn on the mesh keyframe, move in like so. I'm just going to move it up like this. Only these 2 points. We don't want to work with the rest. Comes down. These are the keyframes down here. We can bring it down. Try not to maybe scale down these shoulders. I'm gonna undo that. Try to make them evenly spaced. Bring it down. And then one last time, we're gonna make it go back up. Hit U on body so we get to see the keyframes. Select all. Well, not those ones, just the ones that you made here, and hit F9. Then we can hit M on body. Now we have like a shoulder movement, which is necessary for laughing. Apart from that, after she closes her eyes and all that, we can make like a little symbol. So I'm going to go in, get a symbol here. Let's have a look. I think we put it in crying. Go to crying. I think this was a symbol. Let's have a look. Okay, this is a symbol. Control C and just bring that back. The symbol, we want it to appear at where she's laughing. First, bring it down. I think we remove the opacity, make it, turn it off, and then make it 100. Get the symbol, put it here. And as she's laughing, we have this movement. Coming to the beginning of 20 seconds, or where the closed eyes appear, and position it in a relative spot. And then we're going to connect it to the head. So if it moves backwards, that guy is moving back too. Optional. But yeah, so basically those were the expressions. Let's have a look at the final product. She's normal. She loses the smile. She gets shocked, upset, starts crying, and then she stops crying. She gets angry, shows her teeth, there's a symbol, and then finally she's normal and just laughs it off. So those were just some expressions that you will be using quite a lot in the lessons moving forward. It's good to know how to make each one. And if you want to make complicated expressions, you would just have to use the different parts from the basic ones to make that expression happen. So for example, if you want to do scared, you would move the eyebrows upwards, and then you would maybe put some teardrops on the face instead of the eyes. And any other expressions that you want to make will be a combination of what we learned in this lesson. So let's move on to the second example.